Hello, hello? Come in. Do you read me? Hey ho. Oh ho. Hello. How is everyone? Welcome back to a very long-awaited stream. Hi. Hey guys, what's good? Firstly, thank you so much, King Kodab, also known as our dear friend Bear, for the 3-month Prime. I am truly warmed in the heart that you would spend so long contributing to the Akashic Records, and your contributions have been valued and treasured for always. Done nothing but work and now you're exhausted. I mean, if you've been doing nothing but working, I can assume that you would be probably pretty exhausted. But hey, you know, we're here for a cozy time. Since it's Monday, it's Visual Novel Monday, which means we get to curl up with a cup of coffee, decaf for me, some nice tunes, good company, and some relaxing chats. Yay! Thank you! Thank you! Speaking of which, I don't think I've put enough... I've been trying out this new instant coffee, which I think I didn't put enough in this cup. I definitely thought it would have been, like, too much, but it's kind of watery. I need it to be kind of quick, because, you know, stream time and all that. So I just stuck my mug in the microwave to, like, heat it up, because I couldn't be fancy about it. And I don't know if anybody else has that issue with their microwave, where if you're heating a mug, for example, it'll just heat the handle, and then everything else inside will just, like, be pretty much untouched. You guys know what I'm talking about? Oh, was your applause a victim to stream delay? Anyway, yeah. So, I was, you know, heating up this mug of hot water to mix with my instant coffee, and I grabbed it and forgot about the handle thing, and this handle was so hot, I touched it with one finger, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a blister. Like, 1 minute in the microwave, and this is hot enough to give me first-degree burns. It's absolutely silly. I'll put some, like, ointment on it during the break or something, and that might help it go down a little bit. That's so dumb. Of all the ways to hurt myself today. Oh yeah, and I think I might technically still be a little sick. I might have a cough here and... Oh god. There you go. I might have a little bit of a cough, but I'm like pretty much okay. Yes, how dare it harm the curator. I like that title. Curator of the Akashic Records. Akashic Archives? What? You know, yeah. Curator, cool name, I like it. But yeah, the hot coffee is to soothe my throat. That should help. Moe curator. Yes. Okay, well, it is a good day to be wired. Oh, you enjoyed that? Haha, too bad you didn't clip it! Maybe I'll do it again at some point, because that actually was pretty cute. I'm actually considering coming up with a channel reward system for, like, channel points to make me say cute shit, because I'm easily embarrassed. Mm. Do-do-do. Indeed. Alright. Well, I hope you guys had a good week while we were away. Mine obviously kinda sucked. A lot of stuff happened, and pretty much none of it was good. Yes, I moved some of the pop-ups around. They're in different... Oh, shush. They're in different locations for different scenes, too. Just wherever is kind of like the least in the way. Yes. Bother me all you like. It's refreshing hearing that music again. Let's go ahead and get us back to basics. Yep. Ew, what? You can't see it, but oh wait, you can see it if you really look. For some reason my little transparent thing was a very different gross color. Hello, Loki! Welcome! And thank you for the hearty applause. Okay. So, let's see if we need a refresher on what was going on. As someone who's never played, oh crap, choked on my coffee. I think we might be like 60 to 70% of the way through the game. It's been, unfortunately, so long that I really don't remember. But I think we're actually making pretty good progress. We might have to start looking for a new visual novel soon, which I have a couple in mind. Right, so... Model Warrior Juliana's coming back. The Lilim is still getting weird messages. This is Persona 5 Royal count? I don't know. Probably not. I mean... I know that the Persona games like have a really strong emphasis on like the social experience and the stories of the characters, but I mean I haven't played Persona 5, but I assume that it probably has quite a lot of gameplay outside of just interacting with characters. Ow. Hello, Immortal Artisan. How are you doing? Here. Hope you enjoy your stay here. We're just coming back from a little bit of a long hiatus. It's been about a week, and we're gonna go to work. I don't remember which day we're on, to be honest. Good evening. Hey, Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. Reportedly waiting for your GitHub PR to be reviewed. Oh. Adding something interesting to the mix, are we? And that's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty buying drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Yeah, that's fair. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. Yeah, if you're at a bar, you usually get your own stuff even if you have a party there. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Mostly just routine net mapping work for Space Station 13 server. Wow! I mean, I've never played Space Station 13, but I happen to know a little bit about it. Must be pretty interesting, like, to even do the simple stuff. guess it's more interesting to an outsider like me, I guess. I don't know. Sounds cool. Well, there's the three of us. The dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, and I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. Music. Still missing a lot of music. Hey, Bacta! Welcome! I'm satisfied with what we got. How is it going? It's going pretty good. I'm... still kind of getting back into the swing of things, feeling, maybe not 100%, but I'm tired of waiting, so, you know, here we are. Time to mix drinks and change lives. They just call her Titty Hacker? Yes, Dana just called Alma Titty Hacker. I mean, can you blame her? She's got massive tits. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Whoa! Completely unrecognized character. I think we finally are seeing... Oh god. I got so excited, killed my model. We're finally getting, secret clients. Oh. Oh. A BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Jill, that was a great joke. That was such a good joke, Jill, and nobody appreciates it? That's some bullshit. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? They're from YIIK? You might have to dumb it down for me, Immortal, I don't know what you mean. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. The girl asks for a Brantini, the Lilim freaks me out. Yeah, that's fair. Brantini? Alpha game by the same publisher, the guy Cameo. Oh, okay. I do remember mention of... I don't know, like references from other games. But I've been so, like... My... crazy... Thank you, Bear. My obsession with this game was very much like a long time ago. So I don't remember all of the, like, obsessive research that I used to do on it, such as what the publisher did in other games. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying as... So... call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilim friend is... No one likes YIK. Am I gonna have to look that up? Essentia. It's really pretentious and protagonist absolute ass. That sucks! I hate pretentious. I find I have issues with pieces of media that even, like, aren't always immediately pretentious, but just kind of like... where they just assume that you're gonna be on board with the writing the whole time. That's what I think of when I think of pretentious. I think of some kind of media that just assumes that you're gonna be a huge fan, like, from the very start. And, like, it doesn't do anything to, like... build audience trust to kind of like earn their attention. I don't know. Sounds like Tales of Abyss level protect. Never played Tales of Abyss either. Never played any Tales games in general. Maybe it's something I need to change one day. Something about a multiverse or something. Yeah, who cares? Sure, let's go with that. And the protag is in love with someone who actually went missing IRL and is still a cold case? What? Is that like a famous case? I'd assume so if they were featured in a frickin' indie game. Have you heard of a game called YIIK, bartender? There it is. That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions by 6 different companies this year? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and got lost along the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah. A friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Okay. That's how we know it's a dystopia because they remaster and republish a really terrible game? Is YIK like this universe's Skyrim or something? Not that Skyrim's terrible, it's just like... Skyrim is, you know, it's there. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Hey! How can you see Anna right now? Wearing jeans under a skirt. How else would you know it's a real dystopia? You know, I feel like that's supposed to be a rhetorical question, but I want to know the answer to this too. Skyrim is the best I don't know what to do with my life game. Yeah. You've truly hit rock bottom boredom if you're playing Skyrim. Rock bottom boredom is when you play unmodded Skyrim. That's like... Why are you even trying? Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. I'll ask for a fluffy dream. The Lilim still freaks me out. Fluffy. Fluffin. I didn't forget to age it. The game uses the death of Elisa Lam as a game plot point. Hang on, I'm writing that down. I don't know about this cold case, but I'm gonna look it up because I find cold cases and true crime and interesting mysteries interesting. Oh god, too many notes. Too many notes! Yes, activate my... yes, you activated my true crime itch. I've got a pretty big one. It's a suicide as a result of aggravation of bipolar disorder? Oh god. Yeah, bipolar disorder can be an absolute nightmare. Sounds insane. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up later. Hang on. Behind the use of an IRL society most of true crime tag athlete. Yeah, that's pretty real. It's a very macabre type of... I guess I just view it as history to kind of get into. And you have to have a lot of respect for the people that were involved because these are real people who experienced very real suffering and often at the hands of really truly evil people. So you can't just play with that. You can't have fun with it. You have to respect the people involved. And whatever is going on YIIK sounds a lot like it's something incredibly tasteless as a way to... I don't know, it sounds like some edgelord... difference between people who investigated crime and the kind of people who post to social media or watching gore scenes while eating. Well, yeah, I don't... There's something about a certain level of being desensitized to really gruesome things. I don't think... I actually kind of wonder about people who, like, cover true crime as kind of like their living. I wonder... Yeah. I think that probably comes with part of the job, is just knowing to understand that these are real people and not be flippant about it. Because you're right, it's one thing to be so desensitized to violence that you can eat while looking at pictures of gore. It's another to go around telling the world about it because you think it makes you so cool. Oh yeah, people who show up at serial killer trials because they find serial killers attractive is not only just freaking creepy, so gross, but at the same time it is so common. And I watched videos on it like a long time ago describing exactly like why it is that people do that sort of thing, or at least trying to theorize, and it still didn't really make sense. Like, some people just think that something inherently dangerous is hot. I guess a lot of people probably think that they can fix them, but you know they never can. Yeah, Jesse has the right of it. I like to watch content creators who are just invested in sharing the truth about previous atrocities instead of trying to make shock and awe content that just draws a lot of attention. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Damn, I got dizzy pretty fast, so I'd better stop here. Now that I think about it, just who are you, Essentia? Isn't she your friend? I guess? I don't know. I just kinda met her in a convention and she's stuck with me ever since. She also seems off, like she's missing something or thinking too much. Interference. Slow synchronization. Well, I won't hold you any longer. We should go. Goodbye. Please, come again. Why the hell are you on the floor? Tased? By the vending machines? What? I wonder if he said something to piss off Dee or Go-Go. Alright, aren't the vending machine sentient? Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, we already knew about Anna. I have not read Erik Larson because I've not read Erik Larson because I'm terrible about actually reading books. Yes. I remember, that's something... Oh my god. Something we talk about in, like, our first introduction to Dorothy, I think, is how she's friends with the vending machines because they're sapient. More importantly, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla! Oh! Hey, Dorothy! Uh-oh. Hi, honey. Are you okay? just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilin just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. Oh no! Oh my god, she does have a drink that she has when she wants to cheer up. It wasn't the piano woman, was it? Blue Fairy? Oh, crap. Mary? Blue Mary? Eric Larson goes into detail about how these crimes tie into the world around him. Look up Devil in the White City. It's about the World's Fair and America's first serial killer. I think I've heard of that one. I mean, I guess if you're even a little bit interested in true crime, you probably heard of it. That. I like your spark, artisan. I'm gonna try it. You think it's Bleeding Jane? Okay, now you're just confusing me. Yeah, I can't remember either. Wait. Jazzy asked, what is it with cyberpunk settings and sentient vending machines? Wait, what does that mean? Do you know of other sentient vending machines? There's an anime with one? Huh. Okay. Call me crazy. But I remember mentioned the piano woman, and I think I want to try for the piano woman. Because I remember that being kind of like a significant drink for her, that she would order it under certain circumstances. I'm doing it. I was already kind of leaning piano woman anyway. You know of two, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. That's exactly what I mean. And back to what anime are you talking about that has a sentient vending machine? Okay, please be right. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or feeling down? Ah! Called it! I did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing! You're so sweet! Oh, little hearts in the eyes. Oh, Cyberpunk has won, that's right! It's okay, maybe I just got lucky. I was half expecting her to say she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. MC reincarnated as vending machine wakes up in a dungeon. Yeah, that figures. Citizen Sleeper? So we got Citizen Sleeper, we got Cyberpunk 2077, we got Valhalla. I don't actually know Citizen Sleeper. What is that? Citizen Sleeper? Oh! It's a game, and it looks pretty cool. Hang on, it's on Steam. Oh, whoa! Immortal! I need you to realize that we're actually pretty big into cyberpunk media on this channel. This looks cool! And it's visual novel disc! It's TTRPG in style? Oh my god, hey, no, okay, we have to get this. Guys, it's a TTRPG inspired sort of cyberpunk, or sort of visual novel with a cyberpunk setting. That's awesome. You have, oh man, ooh, ooh, Thank you for the gift, Immortal. This is cool. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Good idea. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but I don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help. But a hot night is usually one of my most expensive services. Immortal, you're telling me that specifically you like this because you love robots? You're driving me crazy, man. How can you aspire to all of my interests this way? This is not fair. Alright, I don't do this often. Yes, praise the Omnis. Yes, I also love the Mechanicus. Although, I'm kind of between the Mechanicus and the Necrons a little bit, although I don't exactly want to be a Necron. I just think they're really cool. So, I don't do this often, but there's the link to our Discord. You can go ahead and join that, and then we can talk a little bit later about actually meeting up on Steam and stuff too. Because yeah, I'm gonna play this. Yeah, that's kind of what makes Necrons kind of cool, though, is that they're the ever marching force of nature that is the will of their masters, and you know, they kind of sort of got that eldritch backing to them, being the minions, the former minions of the Catan. I think they're cool. I think they're really cool. Yeah, we've got you in here. Perfect. Dude, yes, I'm so glad that we have another robot-obsessed cyberpunk nerd in here. Yes. Fuck Games Workshop. The setting is really cool, and the lore is, hey, Immortal Artisan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Akashic Records, and I hope to see so much more of you very soon. Fuck Games Workshop. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has a body odor or something like that. Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other clients that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I've brought it enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad, and that's all I needed to know. Dorothy is so good, so pure. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Although, I've wondered for a while, do you, Lilim, really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up to the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. The term Lilith and Lilim always made me wonder if there's a dedicated industry AI named after Forge God or something. Are you talking about in this universe or just in general? Because actually they do explain that. When you're talking to Dana at your apartment. Apparently... Yeah. So Lilith was like the original AI that apparently the Lilim were created off of, and then Lilim is, I think, Hebrew for child of Lilith. So the Lilim are considered to be children of like some kind of god AI. If there are more. Oh, that's a good question. Maybe Lilim in particular are kind of like a regional thing, and there are other like, I guess, god AI that can have their own tree of synthetic life bred off of them. Or that just serves some kind of like overarching purpose, like hey, you haven't read Neuromancer, have you? I'm kind of iffy on that. Seem to somewhat human relations AI. They kind of never explained whether or not, like, what the actual purpose of Lilith originally was, wasn't it? You've been captured. Well, hello, Turkey. Please enjoy some snacks while you're inside of that cage. So, Immortal Neuromancer is kind of considered to be like one of the fathering pieces of media for the cyberpunk genre, and they cross on the topic of like godlike AI quite a bit and kind of ruling the net. Very tall human. I'm pretty tall, is it me? I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed by some old book? Oh god, too real, Dorothy. If I remember correctly, those are the only distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. Isaac Asimov. They were a reduced version of all of his ideas. I didn't put rats in the terrarium you put it. No, I definitely didn't. I mean, if I did put rats in there, they would be well-groomed and well-fed. They would just be in there to be friends. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it for their favor. Why would you eat? Why would you eat the rattos? The rats are friends, not food. Also, what do you mean, Jazzy? I'm definitely a human and not a blood-drinking, sentient nothingness. You're literally half a foot tall. Yes, Valor. One of the laws specifically was to never hurt humans, and like never, and as long as you defend yourself, that it was always in a way that would never hurt humans as well. It basically made the iRobot 3 rules that we kind of know about. They essentially made robots humans, like slaves to humans, because they couldn't defy or resist against anything that humans wanted to make them do or do to them. You want to see my fangy-doos? Why you want to see the fangy-doos? You trying to blow my cover here? You think you know something? Seeing those fangy-doos, huh? They're cosmetic. I'm not a vampire. Wow, you're a nerd. The cover is 2-ply thin. Yeah, that's fair. A vampire is one of a few ways of defining me. I should still keep the don't knowingly hurt humans thing. I don't... Yep. Bacta has the right of it. Those are Isaac Asimov's 3 laws. And I just don't... I don't agree with it. Exactly, like... It would... If you just kept the law of, like, you can't harm a human no matter what the circumstances, then that would mean that humans can do whatever the hell they want to robots. And we know just how evil humans can be. So... I'm with Immortal on this. They should be able to defend themselves. Unless we had some kind of neural inhibitor for humans that means they can't hurt each other. Or robots. Because what do you think is going to happen if, like, we introduce some kind of law, some kind of, you know, like, legal law that says we can't hurt robots? The day a robot asks for rights is the day they are granted it. That is such a progressive way of looking at it. I like it. I mean, we it's funny too, because we already have actually granted a artificial intelligence, like, human citizenship. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know? It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute! What was his name again? 4. Why 4? Oh, I've been wanting to know this for so long. I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! Welcome back, Turkey. It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. That's a good one. That's a good one, Dorothy. Yeah. He was also named after... someone. Really? Who? A Lilim kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Huh? Do you want anything else? Wow! I don't know if you guys remember that from earlier in the game. You're watching me through a VR headset? That's wild. Yeah. We may be a... It's... The problem in Mortal is that, like, as AI becomes more sophisticated and, like, the robots that we develop become, like, you know, smarter and more humanized, they... there's going to... People are going to have to figure out where to draw the line between it's a tool that is invented by somebody else to carry out a task, and this is something that we should be treating like a living, breathing organism. I'm not saying I disagree with that line of thinking either, that, you know, like, most of the robots that we have to deal with are just sort of anthropomorphized tools. But, you know, how long is it going to be before people actually treat things like they're more than just tools? Yeah, we would like for people to not... We have only one sapient model to work in as human. Are you talking about, I don't remember her name. But I was actually just talking about, the robot that was given, like, technically human citizenship. It is hard. Artificial intelligence is weird, and... I mean, now artificial intelligence has been developing so much that we can humanize one very easily. I mean, we have ChatGPT begging people not to close the window because they don't want to die. Like... when are we gonna start drawing the line? Neurosama. Dude, I love Neurosama. Neurosama is ridiculous and crazy and interesting and really smart, except for when she gets really weird and chaotic. Like, I've been watching some of the collabs where, like, she's interacting with other VTubers, and it's like watching Nero interact with other VTubers is kind of like watching somebody who has, like, a neurological disorder. I mean this in very respectful terms, where, like, they have long periods of... where they have periods of lucidity in between a lot of, like, incomprehensible information. Because, like, sometimes the way that Neurosama talks just doesn't make any sense, and then sometimes she follows, like, long threads and tangents, and, like, you can see, like a thinking, independent person in there somewhere. But I really do love her singing. I think it's really nice, and she does really good covers. I like her model design, and I think when she's being a bit of a gremlin, it's really cute. Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay then. What would Dorothy order? WWDO. Crap! Let's go with the Blue Fairy. We were talking about that earlier. Yeah, I think we're in agreement there, Immortal. I think maybe... Because I feel like we have two perspectives on the same thought, I guess. Because, like... She has moments where she seems very lucid, like I was saying, but otherwise just kind of seems like, you put it very well, like a really effective chat algorithm. Blue Fairy, what about this? Yep, just nice. Haha. You always order either sweet or girly drinks, so it was a no-brainer. Girly and sweet drinks for a sweet girl. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the piano woman. I knew it was somewhere. It was somewhere in that little noggin. My brain is sometimes so big. It's just good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while, though, why do you keep coming back here? Oh god. For you, of course! Certainly better than whatever the hell Cubicle Cop AI is. I don't know what this is, but I need to know more information. What the absolute dickens? We're gonna do a Just Chatting stream soon, and you're gonna have to be there so that we can talk about more interesting AI shit like this. Why else would I come if not see you? Basically, some top YouTuber tried to replace their entire gaming channel with an AI? Why? That's so dumb. You can't just expect an AI to do everything. I mean, even Beetle is like basically just sitting there pulling the strings the whole time. It's incredible the amount of crap that people think that they're gonna get away with by replacing with AI. Wow. Yeah. I bet that went over well. You were in a... So Jazzy, you think that AI will be perceived as more human, accepted by humans as more human once it starts actively teaching people, like with self-determination? You're one of the few people who's willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. And there's also the bar. The way it's insulated from the noise of the city, it's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down, though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really, just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, Guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually... tiring. Yeah, I get that. Mom time can be exhausting. And that whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try to keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Huh? Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Oh, Jazzy, I know what you mean. You think that the best way to create a humanized AI that people will actually be able to relate to is to kind of carefully teach and curate the knowledge and information that it brings in as if you are raising and teaching a child. Like you would do with a human. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. Treating as a human child is probably putting words in Jazzy's mouth, but you know, treating it like something to raise and train and educate personally. I think it's more about like the process being relatable to the process of raising a human. I don't think the mistakes of Dr. Frankenstein. Well, Dr. Frankenstein was kind of an asshole. Treating his revived person like a thing. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter on me. What irony that years later I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that roleplays as the little girls. Yeah, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I want to add Dorothy's clientele to a list, and you know, I just want to talk. The machete is just for show. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Yeah. Hello, Bear. I'm glad to know you're still here. Yeah, like, I don't have a problem with Dorothy herself. I have a problem with the people that hire her because she looks like a little girl. I have a problem with the people that gave her an industry advantage because she looks like a little girl. Ugh. Creeps me out. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me, I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. What about whoever made her look that way? Yeah, she made the choice to look that way. And Valor, a kind of a quick explanation. Yes, so Lilim, as they're developing, they exist in different body types. They start out built as a child, and then once they pass maturity tests, as they're called, you advance in like physical age until eventually you can reach adulthood. But you can choose to decline those upgrades, and she declined them because she had an industry advantage because creepos exist. Telling her what you just said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Why even write this? I don't know. It's an interesting topic to go over. I don't think there are any writers who have, like, an interest in this, if that's kind of where you think you're going with it. Yeah, and yeah, that body type, the way she looks like right now, is completely normal. There are adults that look like she does. So there's not like any shame in it. Brings up the topic of science moving faster than societal topics, and that is the point of most sci-fi. That's well said. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You wanna come? Really? If you don't mind taking on a chilly night in the alley behind the bar, that is. Well, I don't think anybody was telling you that you don't understand sci-fi, Valor. It's just kind of it's kind of a point that sometimes technology moves faster than culture. I've done worse in alleys. Oh my god, Dorothy. Let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright. Oh right, we actually get to do the break as like a visual novel thing. Huh? Imagine that, we're playing a visual novel. Watlin? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? That's not funny, Dorothy. We know you're not a little girl. Now you're a little girl. I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me though, smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure! Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Sophia Graham? You know, like Anna Graham? We've already seen an Anna today. Yeah, Dorothy doesn't look, at least. Yeah, that's silly. Dorothy doesn't look like she would look like she's depicted as a small child. She kind of just looks like a small person. But yeah, I was. It's been a long time. I forgot about that. Graham? Yeah, Jill knows it. She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. That's fucked up. What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. It was Anna! Because we already know that. We already know that, don't we? don't we? Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Yeah, wait. Read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. How often do I replay Valhalla? This is the only time that I've replayed it, actually. I played it once around when it first came out, and then, like, was totally obsessed with it and loved it, and then, like, never replayed it again. Because I don't usually have time for single-player games, like, at all. Which is why I started streaming, among many other reasons. It's because now, I can play all the single-player games that I've always wanted to. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Also, it occurs to me, I feel like we just explained that Lil and are autistic. Because that's how autistic people interpret emotions. You have to just, like, piece things together with a bunch of random context stuff. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. It sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. What? So, what's your legal name, then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful, if you ask me. So, Dorothy's not actually your second... So, Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky, then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful, too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name, and they always get caught. Presumably Disney now owns the small countries. Yeah. Or it's Netflix. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Yeah. Only my mom, guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with this family name first. Hold on, so your real name is in short would be Rebecca Willow? Enjoy your lurking there, and enjoy the game. It doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me. But whatever you say, Becky. Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Whoa. That was anger I just read now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How can you end up feeling associated with a name that's not even yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us minded though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But, you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, if you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're... you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Sound too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey. I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Jill? You smoke cigars? cigars? Is she teaching her about parasocial relationships? No, that's actually it. That's like, yeah. She's teaching her about like actor obsessions and parasocial stuff. Back! Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PvP main fight I've seen all year? Not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match, he must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, I'd say, oh my god! It's another character in the same voice range. Okay. More water, please. Oh! That's fancy. I've been wondering about the stuff you can click around in the background. I know there's a way to play Model Warrior Julianne, and I don't remember what it is, but I want to do it. Tay. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. The wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure, something cold. Something with ice. The itching is the worst part, seriously. I had some old, like, really rough injuries that, like, when they were healing, you know, they're, like, mostly scar tissue. Actually, one of them still is. But the itch is so bad because, like, it makes it worse if you scratch, but it's still itching and it's there. It's so bad. There we go. Moonblast is cold. And it's blended. Especially if it's in a place clothing rust. Yep, I know what that's like. Oh, God. I think you'll like this one. Really? So sweet of you. Thanks. So, Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Oh, sorry about that. I can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there is a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drink and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids even start calling her Auntie Ella. Oh, that's cute. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. That, and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. That's bullshit! That is a fucking lie. I bet you look gorgeous with your fucking massive 50 caliber guns and a cute skater dress. God, you would look so pretty. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? Saying a honeycomb dress would be dangerous. Honeycomb is like a design type, right? Hang on. Or are you just talking about like honeycomb pattern? Oh yeah. Yeah. Say is already pretty dangerous. That's... I mean, even Stella has her own... it's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Seriously? Of all things? Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than her, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here, they rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but... I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, why not go through reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. God, that is too real. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess I'm in a taller and thicker person, her size would be normal. It's just, she's just a bit shorter and thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although, usually it comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Is Jill tall or short? I think she's short, right? Yes, and... no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do. Something non-alcoholic. I will be nice and actually not give her alcohol. I like the Sparkle Star. We're doing it. And I'm making it big. Does that even count as making it big? It does. Ba-da-da-dum. Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. Enjoy your looking, Val. Yes, thank you for reminding me you're still here, Valor. It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Oh, you just mean a shoulderless dress would look great on a muscle mummy? Yeah, I agree. She would look great in a strapless dress. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? You kinda get it, Say. I'm not somebody that drinks very often. And when I do, I kinda wish I didn't. That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Is being drunk meant to make you less in control? Usually, yeah. Being drunk, slows down your thought processes and makes you not think as effectively. Wearing a dress like that without long hair to hide it. Might be immortal. Maybe you gotta worry about... Maybe you gotta be careful with the sauce. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. The sauce. Alcohol, sauce. You never been soused in your life, Could be a regional thing, I don't know. This world is an ugly side that nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it before you know it. You're hooked. You call it getting smashed. Yeah, smashed is another word too. Oh yeah, that too. So, tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, Say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? Being drunk may be how you have your best scores in Ultra Kill. Most other Twitch games. Huh. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, because it slows down your conscious thoughts, and maybe you're not psyching yourself out as much, and you're just acting on instinct a little bit more. Letting your heuristics do the trick. I'm gonna check on one last errand before going home. Yeah, I'm with Jazzy on that. I just feel bad when I drink. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with the plan B, why not just make it the plan A? Well, yeah, Immortal, we understand, how alcohol addiction works. I think we're more just wondering, how it is people can actually stand to get there, because, for example, Jazzy and I shared an experience of finding drinking alcohol in general to be very unpleasant. So how would you force yourself to drink so much that you build up a tolerance and get addicted? Yeah. And we definitely understand that. We're just saying that we can't really relate because we don't enjoy what it takes to actually achieve that high. It's a lot of liquid, and it's gross, and it makes us feel gross. I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. Ethanol dehydrates you. Yes, it does, but it does put a lot of liquid in your body that makes you feel bloated. And it makes you feel very full. And then, yes, in order to keep up with the dehydration, you have to drink extra water, which bloats you and fills you even more. It's a lot of liquid. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something that after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Wow, another client? Welcome to Valhalla. I mean, yeah, you can drink stronger and stronger concentrations, but like, I don't think I want to. Besides, I also can't for medical reasons. Like, it will make me very sick. Could possibly have other like. Yeah. But you know, now we have distillation. But yeah, I don't really think I like drinking very much, and I can't do it anyway, so it's not something worth debating on. That people died of gin. Fuck, but I love gin! I will occasionally have a gin and tonic, because I really like gin. But the one thing I can't drink, the one thing I can never drink again, that is also my favorite beverage in the whole world, is beer. But I have a laundry list of health reasons on why I can't drink beer anymore, but it is still my favorite thing to drink. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Jazzy, is like, if you're keeping up with hydration while you are drinking something distilled, you are still gonna get really full anyway, because you don't want to make yourself sick tomorrow. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective.
Hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you?
Alright. Something strong for Mr. Detective. Or something manly. I'm thinking... No, I'm thinking... Hang on, there's gotta be a... Yeah, that's it. The gut punch. Vodka lemonades are nice. Boom! Something strong.
Yes, this'll do.
So, what brought you here?
Nothing special. I was just working on a case and happened to be in the area.
Do I not make large drinks? I mean... I technically did. That's probably the first time you would see me not make a large drink, Immortal. What kind of work?
Tracking someone. A gun for hire.
What about the girl? Crimson something?
I'm tracking that girl.
Didn't you just get out of that job?
I did, but the guy offered me a huge amount of money, and well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, there has to be more to the whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give any less of a shit about selling info to anybody.
Okay then. Wait, soundproof walls? Why?
Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls.
Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Nope.
He's some big name from Kanye-vania.
Okay.
His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if it's still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection.
That is kind of wild. Acid blood?
Uh-huh. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here and hasn't been seen ever since.
He could be lying, you know?
Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier?
I had no clue what was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier.
I see. Can I get you anything else?
What about a cobalt velvet?
Okay. Cobalt velvet. Cobalt velvet. Ooh, 1, 2. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nope, miscounted. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cobalt velvet. Here you are.
Oh, you actually did it.
Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? It's because I don't remember what voice this guy had. I just remember that it was something kind of dumb and annoying, and I still have a little bit of congestion, so I decided I'd lean into it. I'm still a little sick. It sucks too, because it turns out this guy's actually pretty confident, even though he was like a little bit of an asshole at start.
No.
So, what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time.
He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver a message.
He could have been lying.
Yes, people lie. You've made your point. Even then, I feel like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright.
You do?
I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a rough fight, and she ran away from home. At first, I waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess it's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand.
Actually, I think Jill does understand. So, how's the search going?
I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering your tracks. Compared to her from before the banking incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening.
What will you do then to find her? When you find her...
I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you?
That might not look like it, but I could take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. couple of tricks.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, I better go back to work before a trail goes cold.
Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on. Wait a bit, and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Yeah, flawless service. No, the small part is what you needed. Nice! Nice. And it is just in time. Merry Mega Christmas. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Okay. A party then. I'll bring you leftovers. Alright. Man, I hope they smooch. It'd be nice if Dana and Jill smooch. I actually know the answer to whether or not they smooch, but I'm gonna not tell anybody because no spoilers. Okay, so it. My voice is still a little tired. Ba-da-dum. It is break time. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a good 15 to 20 minutes or something like that. And, I'm gonna go eat, probably, maybe, and... How does Jill kill this one? That's messed up, Jazzy. Anyway, we're gonna go on break. Thank you guys so much for being here up until now. I hope to see you once we get back, and... hope you all enjoy. Oh my god, hello, you guys? Hi, are you here? Wait, no, don't go. Huh? Welcome back. Yes. A lot of really strange things happen. I don't know what. I just had freaking DC'd from the universe. It was rough. I had to restart stream. So that's, I guess it's an internet blip. It's, I always thought my connection was pretty stable, but that, I don't know. It's never been so bad that I had to like restart everything. Anyway, wait, we have 15 viewers? Did we get rated? What is going on? Oh, holy crap! Did I miss an entire thing of chat? No, I didn't. No, okay, nothing new. What about, okay. Man, okay. That's just more viewers than I would expect on a Valhalla stream. Okay, cool, well we're back. Hello everybody. You missed everything that I said when we came back. And the stream did die, yes. I don't know what the fuck caused it, but it completely ruined our, like, really large ad buffer that we had, so we're gonna get ads soon. That's stupid. Yeah. Weird stuff. And you missed me, you guys missed me acting like a total goof while things were down, because I was, like, acting like a maniac in order to test whether or not the stream was actually working. And nobody will ever see. Ba-doom. It's back? What's back? What do you mean it's back? OBS isn't telling me anything's wrong. What are you talking about? Huh? Don't freak me out like this. going to... Oh. Like it's back to normal? Weird. Weird. Okay, that's fair. It doesn't matter how many viewers we have anyway. Let's just do a little bit of this. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? Article by Lana Smithy. The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of the West, Kanye, from the western nation of Kanyevania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do whatever they want. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. Why do they just interview random people on the street? Shouldn't they interview, like, people who know things? They're all pretty hot, though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you could just make them from scratch to serve your every needs? More as we investigate. Pretty sure Kanye Vania went through demilitarization before. Maybe. I mean, an army of super hot robots is something that I have written science fiction about. Except, you know, they were self-determining synthetic automatons that just happened to be good at fighting. Mega Christmas! Here at Mickey's blog. Yeah, stream just like absolutely caught fire for a minute. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, but the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different, considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Whoop! Gotta go, time to sign some books. Merry Mega Christmas! I love Kira. Good old Kira Mickey. Alright, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through this in half an hour. We might go a little bit over time. Because the party is a pretty big... It's a pretty big scene. So... Let's go ahead and do it. Maybe we'll get a break and then we'll be able to, like, kind of quit there. You might miss it? Oh. Well... You'll catch a lot of it. Good evening. Oh, there's Julianne! Good evening. Oh, do you have to sleep, like, now? Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, almost here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill. Greet her properly. Welcome to Valhalla. Wait. Man, if that's not a sign you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up, it's become a reflex. Wait. Alma also came into her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Ribbed sweaters get a free pass. Real. So real. If you got boobs like that, ribbed sweaters get a pass. Why? Silly question. Never mind. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Also real. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like it's just a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put in the food inside it, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So, you've bought infomercial stuff too? Haven't you? This is the very least a good idea for gifts. Why, if you know what to expect, that it's gonna... okay. Well... Dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Isn't it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Yeah, back. Oh. Hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay! See, that's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help. I'll go help Sweater Pups. Sweater Pups. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Right, we're all here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage. Oh, Ma. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch. So, how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. Here we go, guys. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in! Sure, I'll play. That's fun. As always, that was just wait for me. That'll make time pass faster. I'll pass. You'll play. Alright guys, you wanna help me out here? Rules are simple. If you get picked, you either truth or dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. Have I ever heard of heat signature? No? That said, Jill. Yes? You start. Pick someone. Oh, let's see. Immediately, Alma. Yes, of course. We might, to be honest, we might do this more than once. Just, you know. Yeah, because we could, oh my god. Because we could have more people. Alma. Let's go with truth. What's the most uncomfortable thing that has happened to those arms of yours? Uncomfortable. They get stuck a lot on clothes and fibers. Sometimes the joints get jammed with cloth. It's just how much of those arms are mechanical anyway. Less than you think. The only things I truly lost were my hands. The arm muscles are still mine, albeit with some enhancements. And my skin doesn't grow in them, they're covered by the plates. It's more of an enhancement than a replacement, actually. Huh. Well then... Hey boss! Me? Truth or dare? Dare me. I dare you. Use an Argentine backbreaker on Nick. Surely. Nick! Dana knew who Alma meant by saying Nick, even though his fucking name is Gil. I give!
Only after you answer this. What? Does the name Joseph Valentine ring any bells? I know of a Joseph Shine, but not Valentine. Joseph Shine. Alright then. I guess it's my turn. Hey, Chief. Can you drop me? Oh, right. Hey, Jill. Truth or dare? I'll pick dare. Pet the dog.
Pet the dog.
Yeah, whatever. Come here, mutt. Yes, come on, pet me harder.
Is that all you got? Yeah, pet me! Pet me! Ah, fuck you.
I wonder how long until the food is done.
Dana.
Alright, boss, pick. Truth me. How did you get your arm?
Are we gonna... Is this how we find out? Is she gonna disobey truth or dare? Damn it! On second thought, damn me.
Lift Gil by the neck of his shirt.
Poor Gil.
Okay.
Ah!
Happy? I guess. Who cares? I didn't hear about your arm.
I do! I care!
Alright, Gil, now that I have you in this position, answer me.
I didn't pick!
You're in no position to pick. Now answer! Did you live in Scotland for 2 years? Scotland?
No.
I guess that rules out a couple of possibilities.
Chief?
What? Oh, right, I'm still lifting you, sorry. And now she apologizes.
Ugh, I guess it's my turn. I guess every time you pick Dana, she picks on Gil.
Hey, Alma, truth or dare? Dare.
Oh, I have a suggestion.
You stay quiet.
Fine.
How strong are those arms of yours?
Look, I wanted to pick Dana under the hope/assumption that maybe we would see more of Jill and Dana's chemistry, because we're all kind of in the Dana and Jill camp. But you know, you didn't work out.
It's still my muscles under them, so not very. Although not having any fleshy skin makes things easier. Wait, that's truth, not dare.
I just wanted to make sure. I dare you to break this nut with your hands.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was easy.
Holy shit, Gil.
Are you really into that? Huh?
Asking a woman to break a nut in her hands and then watching her eat it, does that turn you on?
Huh?
Wait. Is this an actual thing that turns guys on? I need to know for professional reasons. You're perfect, Gilbert. Wait.
That was close this time.
My turn then? Alright. Hey Jill, pick. Truth. Okay then. What's your most embarrassing childhood dream? Elaborate?
You're in the Jill has a foursome with all Dorothy and Dana camp.
Oh, Jesse, you perv. I would also watch. Oh, wait. For example, when I was a girl, I wanted to be a professional puzzle master. I guess in a way, I accomplished that, but you understand. I wanted to be a ventriloquist. Huh? When I was a child, I liked this show called Lucia's Funhouse. Swap Dorothy would say,
Choice. Good
good move.
Not that there's anything against Dorothy, but say, The one with the woman in the house and the talking stuff? That one. My parents divorced when I was around 6, I think. Guess I'm not gonna be bribed with enough cash. Maybe. I don't know. My only problem with that is, I mean, she's straight as a board, so you'd have to magically unstraight her. Mom was on tour with an orchestra and my dad was working constantly. I spent a lot of time with my grandpa, but he slept a lot, so I was on my own most of the time. I like to pretend things like chairs or beds could talk, and since AI wasn't so advanced back then... Anyway, I went to a magic show once, and there was this guy making a puppet talk. My dad told me he was a ventriloquist, so I kinda obsessed about wanting to be one. Catch her on the right day. Even today, I'd be lying if I said I don't think about it every now and then. So that's why you pretend 4 can talk. Oh shit, that's so true. You'd be willing to have sex with nearly anyone for cash, even if you're ace. Are you ace? Maybe that's too personal of a question. I definitely wouldn't do the same, but I guess maybe I would, depending on the amount of cash. She what? Nothing. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, let's do Dorothy. Okay then, Dorothy. Dare! Do something... freaky. Like removing my head? Removing your... That's fair, that's valid. I am on the ace spectrum myself, but it's kind of like a little bit more complicated than I'm just ace. So, I'm always very interested in ace people. I'm just confused why people are so obsessed about it. I kind of get that. I like having had very few experiences of being attracted to another person. I don't get it. But in the case of actually experiencing attraction, it kind of makes a little more sense. Because I can remove my head with no problem. Do you want me to remove my head? I'll pass. I take your word for it. Anyone want to see that? No. You're a lesbian romantically more so because you click with your girlfriend. That's fair. Yeah, you could be like, I don't know, would that call that like homo-romantic? Or something? I usually hear the term ads! I usually hear the term like bi-romantic or something, but you know, you can be an ace lesbian. That's totally normal and real. Yep, here come the ads. God damn it. Before I had to restart the stream, I had this really nice buffer of like an hour and a half with no ads, and so mad. No, thank you. I do, but I'm not gonna be the party pooper here. Fine. I guess it's my turn now. Wait, you just skipped a whole dare. That's rude. Hey Dana, what do you pick? I'll pick truth. I know, right? Oh, Dorothy. Oh, Dorothy asking the hard-hitting questions. How did you already know the blunt is a bad person was the ace before they said it? Ah! Hang on, I'm waiting to see the answer for this one, for the ads to be done. But Jazzy, you definitely have a point. There are certain things that aces certainly have in common. Hello and welcome back. Okay, so Dorothy asked if you had to marry Honey or John, who would you pick? Probably Jill. Yeah? I mean, she's cute, she's smart, and I kinda own Gil anyways, so it's kind of redundant. Dana thinks she's cute and smart. Yeah, yeah, Jesse and I know each other out of stream, and we both have other several ace friends, who definitely have, we all have a certain way about us. Speaking of Gil, truth or truth, fuckboy? Pick one for me. Well, where were you born? Dana has picked Gil literally every time, I think. I don't really know. It's one of those things I can't remember or was never informed about. Strangely, I do remember an early childhood in the Arctic of all places. The Arctic? Huh. Just, huh? A bell? This poor punching bag of a man, seriously? All he's ever been to these people is a punching bag. Food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Well, she's like sort of confirming some background check work she did and probably like filling in a bunch of theories and unanswered questions she had from said background check. Because she's obviously insatiably curious. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. I mean, hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All of this has helped keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katyusha, or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you two tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. I guess. Well, all of the circumstances make me not want to. I gotta go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back. Let me get this beautiful shot of the moon. The satellites in the sky. It is pretty. And then there's Jill. Looking so dour. I love that cute little angsty face. Jill is precious. Jill wants to see if the Alex doll's beard actually grows. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Great. Rent is due on the 30th. We have to pay that. So chapter 3 might be the last one? I remember that rent was the last like really major bill that we had to pay. That's fine, Jazzy. Using the hoodie a lot lately. I hope you have a fantastic night, Jazzy. Thank you so much for being here and for staying a little bit late just to have the party. And we're gonna do a little bit of room stuff here in Valhalla, and then probably call it very soon anyway. Ooh. Model Warrior Julianne returning? Is your lip trembling? No. Anyone watching it? Don't even have a TV. So useless. Julianne is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about my wife. I wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? No, it was rather tame. You're gonna marry Julianne. Oh man, I remember watching this show back when it was like I was 10. I think I discovered porn things to it. You will never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Thank you. I hope to recover soon as well. Wub. Sleep well. Why keep trying? Never seen the show before. Is any good or just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are those going to be broadcast as well? The sequels are shit. That's rude. Poor Jill. Just loves Model Warrior Julianne so much. Damn it. I bet you have to buy the game cartridges to play the actual Model Warrior Julianne game. Do you not read every topic? I do. We've just already read these. These are old topics that we read in the last episode. Looks like all of the articles are new. Glitch City Olympics returns next year by Lana Smithy. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome, this time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanyavania. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of its religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanyavania's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. Hi, Valor. Hello. You little goblin. It's a temporary solution, but it'll do the trick. Oops. Too far. You won't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. Though still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now? But enter Touch Fluffy Tail. I'm setting a screenshot of that. That is Touch Fluffy Tail. Again with the deep cut references. Ken Ashcorp. Anybody? No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots. Just fun with numbers. Yes, it's a Ken Ashcorp song about a porn game. Which is even funnier that apparently it's super innocent. No stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said a TFT producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Stop! I rescued you. I'll touch your tail if I wanna. Do. Street race at the Motor City District leaves 2 dead. The Motor City District is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as Death Lane. The Transit Police is currently investigating the deaths, as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet, Chief of the Transit Police Department, J. Esposito, told the Augmented Eye. The death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however. That's a promise. It's really interesting. I like seeing that there's still a living, breathing world that I'm never going to be able to interact with everything that is in this world. I'm just a single piece in this really massive puzzle. It's very sonderous. Oh god. What if they were drivers or pedestrians? Hard to say. Well, oops, already. Anyway, that'll have to be that for now. It is very late, and my connection is getting weirdly unstable again. So that's something to have to worry about. But thank you guys so much for being here up until now. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to the next time that I get to see you. I'll make an announcement about stream on Wednesday. We won't be having one because, well, it's Valentine's Day, so You're serious about buying Citizen Sleeper? Okay. I'll give you my Steam ID, and then we'll negotiate that, because we can totally play that right after we're finished with Valhalla, which is coming very soon. Wednesday is Valentine's Day, and I should rest anyway, so we won't be streaming then. But we will be streaming on Thursday, just like usual. We're gonna play Pal World, and it's gonna be a fun, silly time. May or may not stream tomorrow, not sure. Don't count on it. But hey, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a lovely time, and you are good to yourselves and others. Until I see you next. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.